testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
We now ask that you rise, if able, for the playing of our national anthem.
We're back from the national anthem and the player and shows here at Robert D. Keuther Gymnasium, ready for a big game against the Pembroke Titans. Haven't won in 4 years, so this is going to be a great game. I feel like the Rams, with the way this season's been going and the dominant wins they've been having with scoring points in the 70s and then keeping teams to sub 50, has been saying numbers here. That's some big numbers right there. So in case you didn't catch the Pembroke starting lineup, we have number 5, Brendan Beard. We have number 13, William Farrell. We have number 11, Robert Goddard. We have number 23, Michael Marcella, and number 2, Jacob DeRocha. Jacob DeRocha is a dog. He is a dog. Just beware. He's a grinder. Tip-off's about to start. Luke Richardson to start over Will Devine. Jabril Rins the tip. Goes up with one to start off hot on DeRocha, his elite Ducks teammate. And DeRocha has a foul. on Jabril. Jabril's going to get 2 at the line. It's the matchup I've been saying. You're going to love to see it tonight. They love to talk to each other. They love to give each other some friendly banter. Brilliant hits the first free throw. That was a mistake by Jarocha right there, fouling Jake Brilliant to start off the game when his legs are fresh. Second free throw for Brilliant is good. So just like that off the tip, hot start. Looking to inbound at Beard, guarded by Padden in the backcourt. Beard running up the court, Padden on him tight. Beard looking to do with it. Over to Marcella. Padden switches on to Marcella. Padden then switches back onto Beard. Padden's guarding everyone tonight. Marcella with the ball in the wing, gives it over to Farrell at the top of the key. Swings it out to Marcella. Marcella backing up. Feldman is on him. Marcella looking to pass over to Farrell. Jabril on Farrell. Oh, Dan Padden gets his hand in the cookie jar. Jabril brings it up the court. Good steal by Dan Padden. Over to Feldman in the corner. Shoots it. In and out. Rebound by Marcella. DeRocha bringing up the court with Jabril on him. Over to Beard. Over to Farrell. Back to Beard. Feldman on him. DeRocha at the top of the key. Looking to set up the offense. Screen set, doesn't take him. Shoots it mid-range. Can't get it to go. Luke Richardson with the rebound. Oh, ripped away by Goddard. Goddard goes up with it and gets the bucket. That can't happen for Marshall right there. Elwood brings the ball up the floor. Over to Feldman. Oh, looked like he maybe was trying to. Over to Dan Padden in the paint. Oh, my goodness. That happened so quick I couldn't even speak. Dan Padden just find himself wide open, deciding not to guard him. Not the guy you don't want to guard. Brilliant picks up DeRocha over to Goddard. Marcel with the ball to DeRocha. DeRocha jab steps, goes in, takes another mid-range, gets it to go. That's a good high percentage shot right there, making a move on Brilliant. It's going to be a battle. Dan Padden at the top of the key. Matt Elwood. 2 guys go over back to Padden. No look pass to Richardson. Back out to Elwood on the wing. Elwood from beyond the arc gets it. Elwood gets it from beyond the arc. He does that in gym class all the time. It's daunting guarding him. Absolutely daunting. Elwood picks up Marcella at half court. Jabril comes over to help, gets a steal, floats it over to Jake Brilliant, and that's an easy 2 right there. What a lob pass. I love that. That was pretty. Marcella is going to take it up himself with Elwood guarding him in the backcourt. We're pressing. Pressing early. Marcella's getting harassed by Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood is moving his feet. Marcel almost sneaks by. Over to Beard in the corner. Beard drives in. Over to Goddard. Goddard rattles in and out. Jake Brilliant with a hard-fought rebound. Throws it over to Padden. Padden goes up. Oh, can't get it to go. Luke Richardson rebound. Puts it back up. Fouled. He's going to get 2 at the line. Good rebound by Luke Richardson right there. I mean, the kid might not score a lot of points, but rebounds and blocks, it's just out of this. It's out of this world. It's out of this world. They're having. Dan Padden's doing a lot of cherry picking. He's doing a lot of cherry picking. And I'm not saying I'm complaining about it, but he's finding himself open today. Luke Richardson can't get the first one to go. We need Feldman and Padden across the boards here if Luke Richardson can't get this next one to go. Can't get it to go. Beard with the rebound. Brilliant goes 2 for 2. Richardson goes 0 for 2. Marcel brings it up the court. Pass over to Beard. Gives it to DeRoche. DeRoche takes a contested shot. Brilliant might have tipped it. DeRoche then hits the deck, tries to intercept the pass, and that's a quick turnover for Marshfield. DeRoche drives in, kicks out to a wide open Marcella, who gets the 3 to go. That's a turnover to a wide open 3 right there. Matt Elwood to Brilliant. Feldman open, long mid-range. Doesn't get it. Marcella pushing the tempo and slows it right back down. Over to DeRocha. DeRocha long pass over to Farrell. Beard keeps it at the top of the key. Feldman gets a hand on it. That's going to be Titans ball. Fish is visibly upset early in this game. Farrell takes a mid-range. No thank you. No, Feldman. No thank you. Didn't let that one fly. Jake Brilliant was open in the paint. until Goddard got a hand in there. DeRocha pushing the pace up the floor. Tries to make a move on Elwood. Can't get it. Marcella slows the tempo down again. DeRocha drives in baseline. Steps out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Titans. And we're going to need a big offensive possession here. We've been shorthanded on offense, just turning the ball over real quick, so we need something to slow down, set up the offense, and let's get going. Elwood's going to trot the ball up. Over to Brilliant, back to Elwood. Elwood needs to pass the ball over to Brilliant on the wing. Brilliant up fakes, kicks out to Elwood. Elwood open, can't get it to go. Brilliant fights for the rebound, keeps it in. Patton gets it. Patton over to Brilliant. Brilliant, no good. Matt Elwood gets another offensive rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. I mean, that great job on that possession, fighting for rebounds, keeping the plays alive. DeRocha pushes the pace again, goes, oh, I thought he was about to take that. DeRocha is quick. He's quick. Matt Elwood. Marcella, contested shot, air ball. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Marshall ball. Will Devine is checked in the game. Again, that interchangeable center position that I was talking about before the tip-off. You can't go wrong with it. Will Devine's a little bit better on offense, but I like the start of Luke Richardson. Quick passes over to Feldman at the free throw line. Jabril gets up there for an offensive rebound, goes right back up with it and gets it to go. He's an offensive rebound machine. I think it was Hingham, might have been Silver Lake. I can't really remember, but Jabril had a countless number, almost double-digit offensive rebounds. The kid almost had a double-double. DeRocha beats Brilliant over to Farrell. Farrell drives in, takes a mid-range, gets it. They're taking a lot of mid-ranges, They're living at the mid-range. Brilliant on the wing. Gives it back out to Elwood, over to Patton. Patton through the legs, lofts it over to Jabril. Elwood on the wing, up fakes, takes a wide open mid-range, gets it to go. Hey, last game I told you, I was in gym class and I said, Matt Elwood, you love to take the contested mid-range. He says, I make them though. Cold-blooded killer mindset right there. Cold-blooded killer mindset. Okay, Farrell is wide open in the corner and drains it. Timeout, Marshfield. Not what you want to see. A 1-point lead, a couple bad turnovers, a little bit messy offensively. We've been throwing it away, but we've been fighting for offensive rebounds, which is definitely a positive. And don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and
are back at the Keuther with a 13-12 ball game here with the Marshfield Rams versus the Pembroke Titans. 1-point lead for the Rams. We started not slow. It's just, you know, shots weren't falling. We had a couple big shots to start the game, but the Titans caught up quick, forcing some turnovers. Brady Loria is now in the game for Noah Feldman. Dan Patton at the top of the key, taking a three. Gets it, baby. You don't want to leave him open. You don't want to leave him open. DeRocha, Jabril on him. You love that matchup. I love it. It's great. It makes me so excited. Farrell in the corner, hit one earlier before the break. Takes another one on the move. Jabril gets the rebound. Brings it up the floor. Marcella tries to strip him from behind. Can't get him. Oh, tries to hit Brady Laurier on the baseline cut. Gets intercepted by Robert Goddard. Marcella is now on the wing. Goes to the key, drives in on Elwood, tries to scoop it, can't get it to go. Good defense by Elwood, tips right back to Farrell. Farrell takes on Devine and scores it. 2-point lead for the Rams. Dan Patton in the corner, back out to Jabril. Jabril over to Elwood on the wing. Over to Loria, right back. Great ball movement right now. Great ball movement by the Rams. We're moving the rock. We got to keep this going, find the shot. Loria at the top of the key over to Patton. They almost double team Patton. Patton goes up with it, loses the handle. Marshall can't get the rebound back. Will Devine fights for it, throws it off Goddard. That's going to be Marshall ball. I was waiting for Will to confirm it. I didn't know if it hit Devine on the ricochet back, but no, that's an absolutely great grit play by Will Devine right there. A position that sort of went haywire with Dan Patton losing the ball. I mean, that's an absolutely veteran play right there. Matt Elwood in the corner just going to fire it. Will Devine goes up for the rebound, can't get it. Marcella over to DeRocha. On a fast break, Beard, Loria is there, slows the ball down. Goddard over to Farrell in the corner. Brilliant gets the rebound. Matt Elwood pushing the pace, takes it, makes it. His hang time. He's got great hang time. It's like no other. Him and Brilliant, our guards have an incredible vertical. Drew Fortin is now in the game for Dan Patton. No new faces for Pembroke yet. In the paint, Beard getting double teamed. DeRocha over to Marcella at the top of the key. Takes another mid-range. Can't get it. Fortin tries to get the rebound. Loria fights for it. That's going to be a foul on Brady Loria, I believe. Good effort right there. Just over the back is iffy. I like what Marshall's doing. When people are going to the paint, we're bringing another guy, and we're double team. We're trying to get a turnover, trying to force them. Because offensively, Pembroke hasn't been as efficient as they would like to be. Nice little floater there for Goddard. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Not the score most would expect, but we have not beat the Titans in 4 years. It is 18-16. Out of that timeout, we still were a little bit slow. Pembroke's barking back at the shots we make, but they haven't been able to take the lead against the Rams yet. So overall, an okay first quarter, but we need to come out into the second quarter firing, go into halftime with a lot of momentum. So don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back in the second quarter after a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
We are back at the Keuther for the Titans versus the Rams. Score 18-16. The Rams have a 2-point lead. Now, after the first quarter, we still have not seen a sub for the Titans. These kids have played the entire first quarter, which that's some stamina right there, if I do say so myself. But we need to pick it up on offense. Defense, we're playing good. We're forcing a lot of contested mid-range looks, which aren't falling. DeRocha falls to the ground. Loria just takes it from him. Loria runs with the ball over to Elwood out the three-point line. Elwood dumps it over to Loria. Loria on baseline looking to do something with it. Elwood up fakes. Step back three. Money! I mean, ew! That was, woo! DeRocha drives in over to Marcella in the corner. Marcella brilliant, picks him up. Loria, steal. His first steal attempt led to a foul, but that one was nice and clean. Right to him. Loria almost sets the screen for Elwood. Brilliant, back over to Elwood. Elwood almost gets double teamed. They're playing a good zone right now, Pembroke is. Floater from Brilliant, can't get it to go. Rebound by Loria. Tipped out by Beard, that's gonna be Marshall ball. 5-point lead. Which is, not as sizable as we'd like it to be. Elwood drives in on Beard, takes a mid-range, gets it. He hits him, though. Nice little step back from beyond the arc from Matt Owen, and a nice little push off mid-range. You'll love it. We have Beard over to DeRocha on the wing. Brilliant guarding him. Switch by Loria. Farrell over to DeRocha. DeRocha drives in. Foul on either Brilliant on Drew Fortin. Interesting. I think Drew Fortin might have tripped him, but I didn't see much there. So that's going to be Titans ball on the baseline. Farrell in the corner is dangerous. He's hit one today. He's about 1 for 3. DeRocha, great play. Great play. Absolutely great play. Right on his buddy Brilliant. Throwing one up there. Contested layup. That was a great shot by DeRocha. Brilliant looking to do something with the rock. Jab step by Elwood. Elwood gives it to Brilliant. Brilliant to Richardson. Elwood open. Little left. Fortin fighting for a rebound. Can't get it. Oh, still fighting. Still fighting. Lands on top of Goddard. He's sitting on him. Drew Fortin is sitting on Goddard. Drew Fortin did not want to give up on that play. Drew Fortin is visibly frustrated going on the bench after a timeout from Pembroke. The lead has gone from 2 to 5. The defensive intensity is there. It's great. On offense, we're struggling to move the ball against this zone defense that the Titans have going. We can't find the holes. We've taken a couple floaters mid-range that have been open, but we haven't been able to get them to fall. So hopefully we can draw something up after this timeout and get something going. So don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
And we are back out of that timeout. Drew Fortin had a couple physical plays there to right before that timeout to lead us into it, and he was visibly frustrated, but he's doing a good job fighting for rebounds, and Pembroke's going to take the ball out with possession here. DeRocha, Brilliant, is tight on him in the backcourt. Over to Goddard, fake handoff to DeRocha, over to Marcella, hands it off to Beard. Beard back to Marcella. Marcella hands it off to DeRocha. DeRocha drives in, almost takes the mid-range. Goddard at the free throw line. Over to Farrell, deep three from the wing. Can't get it to go. Jabril with the rebound. Shoots it over to Drew Fortin. Drew Fortin floats it to Matt Elwood in the corner, up fake. Doesn't shoot it. Pass over to Jabril, wide open. Bray Loria drives in, kicks it over to Luke Richardson. And Luke Richardson gets fouled by Goddard. Luke Richardson's going to have 2 at the line. He could not hit his first 2. Let's see if he can hit his second 2. Let's get 50%. Come on, Richardson. You got it, kid. All right, the gym's gone quiet. Gets it. All right, we're 1 for 3. Let's get 50% here, Richardson. Noah Feldman is back in the game. Loria and Fortin subbed off. Padden is back in the game, too. Hey, we're up to 50% here for Richardson. I love to see that. I love to see that. Brilliant. Steals the ball. Feldman and 1 gets it a drop. Hey, this is what I've been saying. Out of that timeout, we got to come back out firing. Firing. After a 2 made free throws from Luke Richardson, Jabril decides to just take the ball right back and get his team back to the free throw line. Hands it over to Feldman. Feldman drops it and 1. That's class right there. Oh, we have a first sub of the game here for the Pembroke Titans. We have number 3. Number 3, we have Matthew Pike is in the ball game. I believe he came in for DeRocha. Luke Richardson gets the offensive board and puts it in. That's a offensive spree right there. 2 free throws to an and 1 to another bucket. That's what is it? Like 7 points right there? Math is hard, guys. Beard drives in, takes an open mid-range. Can't get to go. Jabril with the rebound. Over to, a little behind him. Feldman was waving like it was his fault. It looked like the pass was just a little behind Feldman. Luke Richardson's going to inbound the ball on the sideline here. 23, Brody Hessian is in the game. Like I said, I need them to play him a lot tonight. Feldman drains one from the corner, looking like Drew Holiday. High percentage shot right there, corner 3. They call it the easiest in basketball. We are swarming, stolen by Elwood over to Hessian. Easy layup. Get Hessian's feet wet. Get Hessian's feet wet in the varsity pool, all right? Hessian tightly on Marcella. Marcella over to number 32 hours now checked in the game, Nick Carbone. Another new face. Over to Carbone at the free throw line. Farrell at the wing. Carbone loses the ball. Hessian just easy pickings. Slows the tempo down, drives in. Falls down on one knee, but still gets back up over to Richardson. Richardson swings it over to Feldman. Over to Elwood. 2 guys come out on him. Finds Richardson wide open in the paint. That's ball movement at its finest. That's ball movement at its finest. That's what we do. Here, just like that, the lead is up to 18. Right at that timeout, I'm like, guys, we're up by 5. You know, it's not what we wanted. We need to turn it up. That's going to be a Titan ball off Matt Elwood. And we turn it up offensively. Start rotating guys in, quicker subs. Jabril's going to come back in, quick in and out, and it's keeping guys fresh. And it's getting the offense flowing. It's getting it flowing. The defense was fine. The defense has been fine all game. It's the offensive ball movement. We've been taking shots that I don't know if even the players taking it necessarily like. But they need to get something up in the air and try and get shots on the rim. Heston's got the ball on the wing. Over to Feldman. Feldman drives baseline, kicks it out to Padden. Down into Richardson. Richardson gets hit in the face, and that's going to be on the floor. Jabril's going to take it out baseline. This foul on Nick Carbone on Pembroke. It's going to be Marshall ball. Fish is yelling about something. Not sure what. Feldman from deep. A little short. Good fight for the rebound by Richardson. Bounce pass to Carbone. Carbone. That's tipped by Feldman. That's going to be Titan ball. So we're going to have Fisk take it out on the sideline with Hessian on the inbound defend. Padden tight on Marcella. Marcella hasn't subbed out of the game yet. Neither has Farrell. Fisk looking to do something with it. Drives in, kicks it back out to DeRocha. DeRocha tries to go in on Jabril. Takes a contested mid-range. Can't get it to go. They love their mid-range. Luke Richardson playing point guard, bringing it up the court. Dices it over to Jabril. Euro step. Should have been a foul. Luke Richardson with the offensive rebound finds Dan Padden. Oh, no look pass over to Jabril. Jabril hangs in the air for 2. That could be Dan Padden's 20th no look pass of the season. He loves them. Defenders watch the eyes, and he fools them every time. Oh, Farrell with a deep 3. A little short. Same team, guys. Same team. Jabril and Luke Richardson both go for the rebound, and that leads to a Jacob DeRocha bucket. Brody Hessian at the top of the key over to Noah Feldman. Noah Feldman drives in baseline again, goes up with it, takes the contact, can't get it to go. Carbone with the rebound. Marcella drops a dime to Farrell. Over to Fisk. Fisk changes directions. Slows the tempo down to Farrell. And they're going to pass around the top of the key. DeRocha drives in. And that's going to be a foul on the floor on Brilliant. So in some ways that's a good foul because George was probably going to score that. Can't lie. He had Jabril beat. So that's going to be on the floor. Fisk is going to take the ball and inbound it for the Pembroke Titans. Carbone wasn't even paying attention. And Fisk fed him the ball. Bounce pass. Marcelo on the wing, defended by Padden. Tries to drive in, takes a mid-range shot that is no good. Jabril gets an easy rebound over to Padden. Padden's going to drive in, go up for it, try and sell the contact. Did not get the foul call he wanted, but that is still going to be out of bounds on Pembroke. Hessian comes out of the game, and Richardson comes out of the game. Matt Elwood and Will Devine have checked into the ball game. Jabril's going to have it baseline to inbound. See what Fish drew up. Elwood drives in, hop step, takes it, can't get it. Jabril on the offensive rebound, 2 in a row, and puts it back up and in. Doesn't even look like Pembroke's trying to rebound. Matt Elwood and Jake Brilliant are on DeRocha. Finds a wide open Farrell, decides not to take it, blows by McCabe. And it's a foul on Ryan McCabe. I don't know what happened there, really. Can't lie to you. But I think McCabe's got a hand in there on the arm. On the dry bike, he's got beat. And that's a tough foul for Marshfield. The lead is up to 20. 40-20. This game got away from Pembroke just a little bit. Obviously, you know, it's not over to the fat lady sings. Fisk goes up for a shot, can't get it. Matt Elwood is going to bring it up the court. Gives it over to Padden. Padden ball fakes into a shot. Back rim, Jabril with his 5th offensive rebound of the night. Matt Elwood gives it over to McCabe. Back to Elwood. Elwood tries to dump it into Dan Padden in the paint, but that gets stolen. And Marcella, track race up there to save the ball. 40-yard dash. He cannot save it, and that's going to be a sloppy turnover for the Pembroke Titans. Nolan Holmes has checked into the game, the underclassman that is seeing the floor tonight. Dan Padden has checked out, going to get some rest. Matt Elwood trying to set up the offense. McCabe. The tempo is slow. Back over to Matt Elwood on the wing. Matt Elwood over to McCabe again. They're having a nice friendly game of catch. A nice friendly game of catch. All right, now over to Jabril. Back to McCabe. The catch game continues. Catch game continues. McCabe drives in over to Devine. Devine over to Jabril on a cut. Jabril a little too strong in the layup. It's going to be a Marshfield ball, though. Holmes got in there in the paint, disrupted that rebound, and that's going to lead to a Marshfield ball. Jabril over to Holmes in the paint, goes up with it, gets stuffed. And that's a shot clock violation for Marshfield. That's all right. Holmes just couldn't get a grip on it, couldn't get his paws on it. Marcella's going to bring up the court for Pembroke. Guarded by McCabe. DeRocha cuts in, but Will Devine, the brick wall is there. You find Farrell in the corner, who takes a mid-range. Can't get it to go. Devine with the easy rebound. Devine chucks one to Jabril. Jabril tries to throw up a circus shot and can't get it to go. There is nothing that Marshfield Rams fans could have asked for more than to come out firing. And after that timeout when it started slow. And I said it, and boy, oh boy, did we. I mean, the offense started flowing. We were slowing the pace down. We were moving the ball, finding the gaps that we couldn't find in the first quarter of the game. And we extended this lead to 20. So hopefully we can come out second half the same way. So we will see you at halftime. Your score is in the third quarter. Your score is 40-20. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back as you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camerawork, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity Sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass.
So the Kurt Giesler Foundation, the official title is Kurt Giesler Foundation for Youth Achievement. It's a nonprofit organization with 501c3 status. And what we do is award ambition grants and prizes for achievement to kids and young adults ages 12 through 20 for self-directed education projects. The Frozen Pilgrim Road Race is a set of 3 races, 1, 3, and 5 miles, that's conducted at Marshfield High School Sunday, January 26th at 10 a.m. Some of the proceeds go to the Kurt Giesler Foundation. It's a lot of fun. It's really interesting to see what the weather is every year because it is in January, dead of winter. One year it was a blizzard, another year it was freezing cold, another year it had snowed the night before. So it'll be interesting and fun to see what the conditions are. I think the runners have a lot of fun with it. So there's a sense of camaraderie amongst the runners, and then just a sense of enjoyment of, you know, having that badge of honor of having run in those conditions. And then there also, since some of the proceeds go to the Kurt Giesler Foundation, there's a requirement for those projects that we award that they have to benefit the community as a whole. So there's kind of an indirect, latent community benefit. So you can go to the South Shore Race Management website. You can just Google Frozen Pilgrim and it'll come right up and you can register there.
Marshfield Community News is powered by Tiny & Sons Auto Glass. Marshfield Community News.
For the Pembroke Titans versus the Marshfield Rams varsity boys basketball game. Your score is 40-20 Marshfield Rams. Second quarter, we turned up, baby. We turned up. That's going to be a Noah Feldman steal right in the breadbasket over to Pat on a fast break. And 1. Feldman gets an and 1. Patton gets an and 1. We're just, oh, as Ty Pim would say, it's like Oprah out here. You get an and 1, you get an and 1, you get an and 1. Shout out to the guys watching the stream, I think. I don't know. Patton's going to get one at the line. Remember what happened last time there was an and 1? I mean, it ended in a offensive rebound by the Rams, putting it back up. That's a 4-point play right there. But Patton hits his free throw at the line. We have the same starting lineup that we started the game with here for Pembroke, and the same starting lineup we started the game with here for Marshall as DeRocha takes a 3. That's out of bounds, Marshall ball. We would have got the rebound anyways. Matt Elwood's gonna bring the ball up the floor with Beard guarding him. Elwood retains possession. Jabril has the ball over to Richardson. Feldman takes a three and gets it to drop. Come out firing, baby. Let's go. Marcella brings the ball up, hands it over to Farrell. Kicks it back to Marcella. Marcella gets trapped. Patton goes for the steal. Out of bounds on Patton. It's going to be Titans' ball. That's going to be a foul on Dan Patton, actually. Excuse me. Not just out of bounds. Fish. The whole gym can hear Fish because how silent it got. DeRocha to Farrell, over to Beard. Beard up fakes. Tries to get it back to Farrell. Farrell just throws it off Elwood. Elwood didn't like it. Elwood contests Farrell's corner three, but it doesn't matter. Farrell hits it anyways. Elwood over to Jabril. Jabril tries to get it to Richardson, can't. Gives it to Elwood and back to Jabril, over to Richardson at the free throw line. Dan Patton cuts. Dan Patton goes up with it, gets it to go. Beard has it on the wing. Marcella dribbles it to the point. DeRocha, brilliant, tight on him. Gets a screen from Goddard, tipped right over to Marcella. Marcella gives it back to DeRocha. DeRocha drives in, stops, gives it to Goddard. Goddard takes a mid-range J. Can't get it to fall. Jabril fights for the rebound. It's going to stay Titans ball. Let's have another great defensive stand here. Beer's going to inbound the ball. Gets it to, tries to get it to DeRocha. Looks his way, but gives it to Goddard. Goddard drives in on Richardson. Goddard hands it to DeRocha. Farrell back to DeRocha. Jabril on him. The tempo's slow for the Titans. There's no energy here. There's no energy. Gives it to Goddard in the paint. You don't want to go up on Luke Richardson, but gives it back to Farrell, and Farrell's hitting shots. Farrell's knocking down shots. Farrell's giving the Pembroke Titans a little bit of momentum here on offense. And we got to guard him close. We got to guard him close. Over to Elwood. Dan Patton in the corner had a look initially. Closeout was nice. Richardson goes up. That's a foul. He's going to have two at the line. Now let's make it 4 for 6 here, Richardson at the line. 4 for 6. Third trip to the line tonight for Luke Richardson. Gets the first one. So he's now, math is so hard, dude. 3 for, nope, he can't get that one to go. So now I don't know the math on it. Math's hard. But he's 2 for 6. There we go, I got it, don't worry. 2 for 6. But that's gonna be Marshall ball. Feldman cuts in, hangs in the air, and gets it. There we go, baby. Jabril guarding DeRocha close in the backcourt. Ooh, that was almost a backcourt. Farrell to DeRocha. Farrell gets the ball back. DeRocha at the top of the key. Back to Farrell. A game of catch happens again. It happens again. DeRocha trying to make Jabril miss. And Jabril packs him. Or does he? Never mind. He's going to the line. I thought he packed him. That would have been electric, but no. No excitement there. Fake excitement. That's a killer call. If I'm Jabril, I'm upset. All right, ball don't lie though, so it was a foul. DeRocha gets the first one at the line. Two for 2 for Jacob DeRocha. Jabril over to Patton. Patton gets trapped in the corner, falling backwards, heaves one over to Feldman. Feldman gets stripped from behind. Fighting for it with 3 guys on him. Goes up for the shot and gets fouled. Send him to the line. Said no, Feldman to the line. Let's make him Noah Feldman. Let's make him. Third team foul for the Pembroke Titans. First one for Noah Feldman. A little short. Bounce back. Make the second one. Don't let him get one. Oh, he didn't get one. 0 for 2. But we're fighting for it. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be Pembroke ball. Beard didn't like that they swarmed him there. But, hey, it's the love for the game. Tenacity. So they're going to call that on Noah Feldman. Third team foul for the Marshfield Rams. Goddard's going to have the ball on the wing. Thought about shooting it. Sends one over to Farrell in the corner. Farrell, stop and shoot. He is draining him. Watch out for William Farrell. Or Farrell. Will said Farrell. Could be Farrell. Will Farrell would be pretty cool because he's named after celebrity Jabril. Can't get it to go. Same name as a celebrity, actually. Owns a store here in Marshfield. Jacob DeRoche, high burst of energy, drives in. Scores one. Pembroke Titans are picking up the pace a little bit. Picking up the pace. Brady Laurier getting ready to check in. Luke Richardson in the paint. Goes up. Gets it to go. He almost got packed. A little bit of luck there for Luke Richardson. Lead is still 20. Marcella gives it over to Goddard on the wing. Goddard almost loses it. Marcella screened by Goddard. Floater. DeRocha packed by Luke Richardson. Set that back to Pembroke. But Goddard gets fouled on the way up. They were getting a lot of offensive rebounds there. A shot opportunity was about to happen. Gonna happen. Bound to happen. Luke Richardson gets the foul there. Robert Goddard is going to have 2 at the line. Can he make them? Can't get the first one. There's a lid on the rim. There's a lid on the rim. Fortin has checked in for the Rams, and Brady Laurier has checked in the Rams for the junior pairing of Noah Feldman and Dan Padden. Second one goes for, why did his name just suddenly fly out of my head? Goddard. DeRocha gets a fast break, misses the mid-range, and Jabril's going to slow the tempo down with Marcella picking him up in the backcourt. Jabril over to Elwood. Elwood to Brady Laurier in the corner. He drives baseline, swings it out to Fortin in the corner. Fortin dumps it over to Jabril. Pass to Elwood on the wing. Elwood looks for the Brady Laurier cut, isn't there, so sends it over to Jabril. Ball fake by Brady Laurier, then passes it back out to Jabril. Richardson drives in, loses the ball, throws one up at the shot clock and doesn't get it to go. It's going to be a shot clock violation, Pembroke ball. That was a great defensive possession. Luke Richardson's going to check out of the game, and Will Devine's going to check in the game. And number 24 has came in for Pembroke, Evan Bonomi. First time seeing the floor tonight. DeRocha's going to drive in on Elwood. Tries to make it look easy, but it isn't easy. Doesn't get it to go. Jabril drives baseline, goes up with it, and gets packed by Goddard. Golly. Golly. Farrell hits DeRocha on a cut. That's the second missed layup in a row for DeRocha. And Jabril and Goddard fighting for the ball. And that's going to be Titans ball. Beard going to inbound it. So a break. Gives it to Goddard in the paint. Laurier on Farrell. You got to guard him close. He's got a hot hand. He's got a hot hand. He's got a hot hand. All right, good defense, but they get another offensive rebound and hit DeRocha on the cut. That's DeRocha doesn't get to fall, third missed layup in a row, but he does get to go to the line here. Trip to the charity stripe. Fish yelling at the ref, timeout, timeout. Still a 19-point lead, and Farrell caught fire a little bit, but we did a good job of playing good defense. Props to Brady Laurier, and we had a couple great offensive spurts getting to the charity stripe, slowing the pace down when we want to and speeding the pace up when we want to. So that's a great job by the Rams. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
and Biviano General Contracting.
We are back out of the timeout. DeRocha is about to take 2 free throws at the line. He's been having a tough game today. Taking the shots he would usually take, but Marshfield defense has been locking him up. Just fist bumped the ref. They got, apparently they're tight. But the calls haven't been going Pembroke's way most of the night. Ooh. Around the world on the first free throw doesn't fall. Fish is saying something with his, he's sitting back relaxing. Comfortable lead. DeRocha hits the second one. Matt Elwood's going to jog the ball up the floor. Sends it over to team captain Jabril. Jabril over to Elwood. Game of catch happens again. Throws it over to, great kick out by Brady Loria, and that leads to a big 3 by Matt Elwood to increase the lead to 21. Farrell, hot hand. Gets it, steaming hot. Steaming hot. The kid's knocking down trays left and right like it's going out of style. Matt Elwood jab step. Bonamy was there, but Jabril takes a 3, gets it. We're catching fire, baby. We're catching fire. Another timeout by Marshfield when we were getting hot on offense. Started ripping into Drew Fortin a little bit. But I mean, usually a timeout like that would mean something negative. But I mean, hey, that was a great offensive possession, great defensive possession. Hit 2 threes, some good ball movement. So don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
From the timeout, obviously Drew Fortin did something that Fish didn't like, but that's all right. That's okay. I didn't notice it, but Beard's going to drive in. Goddard out there at the top of the key. Nothing but air. Nothing but air. Probably why he hasn't shot it all game, but, you know, he decides to let it fly when you're down 21. Jabril over to Elwood. Back to Jabril. Game of catch. Finds Devine at the free throw line. They're breaking down the zone. They're breaking down the zone, people. Just wait till they get a shot. Just wait till they get a shot. Ooh, slapped away by Farrell. I mean, that was a vicious slap. Jeepers. It's gonna stay Marshfield ball. Jabril on the inbound. Gets it over to Loria in the corner. Loria gives it to Feldman in the corner. Oh, switcheroonie right there. Over to Devine. Ball gets poked loose. DeRocha comes up with it. They couldn't break down the zone. Beard drives in, takes it back out though. Faked me out. DeRocha almost had a wide open 3. Drives it in. He's quick. He's quick. He is quick. Explosive. Acceleration. 99 in 2K. Matt Elwood thinking about a shot over to Laurie in the corner. Laurie decides not to shoot it. Jabril holds the ball. Matt Elwood holds the ball. Feldman in the corner, back to Matt Elwood, over to Jabril. Back to Matt Elwood. Calls for a screen from Devine. And that's going to be offensive foul on Will Devine. Could have been a little acting there. I didn't think Will really put that much force into that, but you know, whatever the ref says goes. Whatever Stripe says, man. Beer's gonna bring it up with Laurie on him. Laurie still has that ankle wrapped. Doesn't have as much mobility. Will Devine says nuh-uh and throws the ball back at his knees. That was chippy. 19-point game still. I mean, we're doing all the same things we've been doing. These are quick timeouts by the coaches. I think they're trying to work out some kinks, and that's all right. That's what you got to do when you're a great coach. So I wonder if we're going to see Fortin again. But it's been a great third quarter so far. So we'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor. Don't go anywhere.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
We are back out of that timeout. It was a reasonable timeout by the Pembroke Titans. I mean, we were catching heat, but they were also having some good turnovers on defense. Their zone started to work. We couldn't crack it like we could in the first couple quarters of the game. Mainly the second and third, but towards the end of the third, we weren't doing as good of a job of it. I thought it was a timeout, but it was the end of the third quarter, so we're now here in the fourth quarter. That's on me, but things happen. Noah Feldman called for a travel. I'm going to be real with you here. Noah Feldman's pivot foot did not move, but it's all right. We moved past it. Roughing's hard. I do it for youth, and I stink. Farrell, hot hand, takes a wild shot. Patton on the wing. Bounce pass to Richardson. Richardson's going to spark it. No good. DeRoche is going to bring it up the floor with Feldman and Richardson on him. They look confused on defense, but I think they're set. Farrell's going to shoot it again and gets it. I mean, the kid lets him fly. He just lets him fly. I don't get it. He airballs, but he comes back and he drains one. And I guess that's what makes people good basketball players, resiliency. He knows what he can do, and he lets him fly. Matt Elwood drives baseline over to Feldman. Easy bucket. Finding the holes in the zone. That's what you got to do. I think the Rams are going to go for another 70-plus game. Farrell. Fish is absolutely dumbfounded by this call. Dumbfounded. He's like, no. So calm, but also so angry at the same time. That's going to be 3 shots at the line. Noah Feldman with the foul. I thought he tipped it, but, I can't, we got an eagle-eye view up here. Refs are right there in the heat of the battle. Farrell gets the first one at the line. Second one drops for Farrell. Third one. Riles around the rim, but can't get it to drop. Matt Ellis going to bring the ball up the floor. And we're going to stay in that 2-3 zone for the Titans. Finds Feldman at the free throw line. I think they need to keep driving baseline. That's been working. And finding people in the paint. Oh, but Luke Richardson just powers his way through that zone. And goes up for a bucket for Deuce. But they're going to find Ballamy, on a cherry pick and fast break. Jake Brilliance started to dance, but he's going to take one. Sparks it. Can't get it. I think when I say sparks it, off the foot. When I say sparks it, they haven't made any. I think they're like 0 for 5 when I say sparks it. Airball one earlier. Airball's one again. You could call it a pass. Padden, guarded by Ballamy. Over to Feldman, goes up, gets it through contact. Oof. Get off me. Tries to hit Goddard on the cut. A little bit of a miscommunication there, or just a bad pass. 65-49 is your score for the Rams. As Jake Brilliant gives it to Matt Elwood. Back to Brilliant. Dishes it to Richardson at the free throw line. Over to Padden. Padden up fakes, drives in, gives it right to Feldman, who's wide open. Guard didn't even see him. Wide open Feldman. And we're going for 70 again, guys. We're going for 70 again. Can we go for 80? I hope. Foul on Jake Brilliant. This could be on the floor, though. For number 24, Ballamy was fouled by Brilliant. Beer's going to inbound the ball like he has been all night. And over to Farrell in the corner. Over to DeRocha. DeRocha drives in, takes a little floater over Richardson, gets it to go. Matt Elwood's going to bring the ball up over to Padden. Padden back to Elwood. Over to Padden on the wing. Jabril slows it down. Over to Feldman, baseline. Feldman tries to go up with it. A little strong in the reverse. Now Farrell is going to get it poked away by Feldman. Right to Feldman for probably the easiest bucket of his high school career. Good save, but led to a Marshall Rams bucket. DeRocha trying to dance. Has Matt Elwood almost on skates to a wide open Beard. Everyone got fixated on, oh, good rebound by Lou Richardson. Everyone got fixated on DeRocha and his ball handling skills that they started to float over. DeRocha tries to pick it off, but Dan Padden loses the ball over to Matt Elwood. Matt Elwood drives in baseline, takes a mid-range, gets it. Gets it. You don't want to give them. You don't want to give them those mid-ranges, man. They're dangerous, lethal. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the ball game, and that's blocked by Jabril. Dan Padden fights for it, gets it on the ground, passes to Jabril over to Feldman. Feldman goes up and gets packed. Fish is distraught. Fish is distraught. He's not going to sleep because of that call. Matthew Pike is now in the game. Jabril heaves one over to Padden, who's guarded by Fisk. No look pass into Jabril. That was disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. Beard's got it on the wing. Farrell at the top of the key, guarded by Feldman. Tries to spin, can't. Gives it over to Fisk. Fisk can't get it to go. Or no, that is, excuse me, that is Pike. I just said that he checked in the game, but that is Pike. Dan Padden open in the corner, up fakes. Beard doesn't bite it, but takes it anyways. A little short. We've cracked 70. Brody Hession's back in the game. We need a breaking 80. I'd love to see it tonight. This is looking like it's going to be the first time in 4 years that we have beat the Titans. Pike behind the back dancing. Just stolen by Matt Elwood. He's running with it like he robbed a bank. He just gets hacked on the fast break, and that's going to be a 2 shots of the charity stripe for Matt Elwood. It's going to be a foul on Beard. That's Beard's 3rd foul of the night. Elwood makes the first one. Ryan McCabe comes in for Noah Feldman. Number 25 comes in for Beard after Beard's 3rd foul was committed. 25 is not on this sheet, so I apologize to 25. But Betty's a great kid. Betty's a great player. Hey, man. Nothing you can do there. Nolan Holmes is back in the game, too. Oh. Matt Elwood comes out. Brody Hesham playing tight D on number 25. Ball me with the ball over to 30. 30 is checked in. He is not on this sheet either. So number 30 and number 25, we apologize deeply. Over to Pike, wide open. A little short. Pembroke hits the deck. And that's going to be a timeout. Pembroke. Coming to the closing minutes of this game. This is going to be the first time in the last 4 years that Marshfield takes down the Pembroke Titans. It's been a great game. We hit an offensive surge in the second quarter and started the third, so that really pushed us over the edge. If we didn't have those surges, this would be a completely different ball game. And so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after you hear a word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
And Biviano General Contracting.
We are back here out of the timeout and coming in the closing 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this game here. 25 overthrows it to 30. 30 saves it. And that's going to be to Goddard over to Pike. They're keeping the energy high. Pembroke's keeping the energy high. Number 25 in the corner over to Goddard. Goddard goes up with it, gets fouled by Ryan McCabe, I believe. Yes, Ryan McCabe has had a lot of foul trouble this year. A lot of foul trouble. He plays such aggressive defense that it can end a couple bumps and bruises for opposing players. Gosh, it gets so silent in this gym when people are shooting free throws. They're so respectful. Jack Stevens is in the game. First time touching the floor. Second one doesn't fall. Jack Stevens gets the rebound. Strong board right there. Brody Hesham brings it up the side of the court. Over to McCabe. Violation on McCabe travel. Pike over to 25, over to 30, back to Pike. Ball me. Over to 25, he's going to take a shot. Gets it. Put respect on his name. I need to know his name. Bongelati is in the ball game. Will Andrew Youngworth get in the game? Bongelati takes one. It's a crazy shot. Jack Stevens hits the deck fighting for a rebound, but what a wild shot by Jameson Bongelati. Andrew Youngworth is in the game. Is this the moment that Andrew Youngworth gets his first career points? Is it the moment? Can he do it, folks? I really want to see it. He's ready to go on D. He's ready to go on D. Oh, I want to see it so bad. 25 over to Pike, guarded by Youngworth. Youngworth's got ball. Holmes on Ballamy. Ballamy takes a mid-range, crazy shot over to McCabe. McCabe gives it to Andrew. Andrew drives in, takes it, makes it! Andrew Youngworth gets it to go! Love to see it. I took the over and it hit. Oh, that's just so energizing. I love that so much. Ryan McCabe with the floater. He gets that to fall. I mean, come on. One more bucket. Let's get 80. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Don't hold it, Pembroke. Get a shot up. Get a shot up. Get a shot up, Pembroke. Jack Stevens playing tight D. Pike thinks about 30 with the shot. He can't get it to go. Goddard gets the offensive rebound. Oh, we're not going to get 80. 79. We're going to hold the ball if we get the ball back, but no. I mean, Pembroke is still fighting to the end. I like it. 3 by Matthew Pike. And we're going to hold the ball to the final buzzer here. First time in 4 years that the Marshfield Rams have beat the Pembroke Titans. Absolutely great offensive performance for the Marshfield Rams. We played pretty well on defense too. I think our offense really influenced our defense on both sides of the court. That's a big win to improve to 9-1. We were on a roll before that North Quincy game. Now we're on a roll after that North Quincy game. Hopefully that helps us in the rankings. Great game from Elwood. Great game from Jabril. That's a big team win right there. A lot of dishes from Dan Padden, and that's a great game. So thank you all for joining us here at Marshfield Community Media for the Rams boys basketball game. Have a good night, and we will see you.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.